Welcome to UXL, where you can learn new skills anytime and anywhere. Visit uxl.com to explore our full course selection. This lesson is part of a larger course. Check the video description below for a link to the full course where you can enroll. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. For your convenience, the course cover displayed on your screen provides the complete course title and lesson title. Let's proceed with the lesson. Lesson: Non-Compliance Penalties and Risks. Non-compliance with regulations in the state of California carries significant penalties and risks for organizations. These penalties and risks are not only financial, but also reputational, operational, and legal. To understand the gravity of non-compliance, it is crucial to explore the various dimensions and examples that illustrate these consequences. This lesson will delve into the specifics of non-compliance penalties and risks, supported by credible sources, statistics, and case studies to provide a comprehensive understanding for HR professionals aiming to master the PHRca certification. The financial penalties for non-compliance are often the most immediate and tangible consequences faced by organizations. In California, various regulatory bodies, including the California Department of Industrial Relations, the California Division of Occupational Safety and Health, and the California Labor Commissioner's Office, enforce strict compliance standards. For instance, CalOSHA can impose significant fines for safety violations, which can range from $13,494 for serious violations to $937 for repeat or willful violations. These fines are not only costly, but can also escalate with continued non-compliance, leading to substantial financial burdens for the organization. Beyond direct financial penalties, non-compliance can lead to increased operational costs. When an organization fails to comply with labor laws, such as minimum wage regulations or overtime pay requirements, it may face lawsuits and settlements that further strain its financial resources. In 2019, wage and hour lawsuits increased by 7.6%, illustrating the growing trend of employees seeking legal recourse for non-compliance. These legal battles often result in hefty settlement amounts, legal fees, and compensation payments, which can significantly impact an organization's bottom line. The reputational risks associated with non-compliance are equally critical. In the age of digital communication and social media, news of regulatory violations can spread rapidly, damaging an organization's public image. Negative publicity can erode consumer trust and loyalty, leading to a decline in sales and market share. A notable example is the case of Wells Fargo, which faced intense public scrutiny and loss of consumer confidence after it was revealed that the bank had created millions of unauthorized accounts. The scandal led to a $185 million fine and long-term reputational damage. This case underscores the importance of maintaining compliance to protect an organization's reputation and sustain consumer trust. Legal risks are another significant consequence of non-compliance. Organizations that fail to adhere to regulations may face lawsuits, injunctions, and other legal actions that can disrupt business operations. For example, the California Labor Code allows employees to file Private Attorneys General Act claims against their employers for labor code violations. These claims can result in substantial penalties and require organizations to undergo costly and time-consuming litigation processes. In 2020, California's PHRca claims resulted in over $88 million in penalties, highlighting the legal risks that non-compliance can pose. Non-compliance can also lead to operational risks, affecting the overall efficiency and effectiveness of an organization's operations. Regulatory violations may result in mandatory shutdowns or suspension of business activities until compliance is achieved. For instance, CalOSHA has the authority to issue stop work orders for workplaces that pose imminent hazards to employee safety. Such orders can halt production, disrupt supply chains, and lead to significant revenue losses. Additionally, non-compliance with environmental regulations can result in the suspension of permits, affecting an organization's ability to operate legally. The Volkswagen emissions scandal, where the company was found to have violated environmental regulations by installing defeat devices in their vehicles, resulted in a halt of sales for certain models and a recall of millions of vehicles, demonstrating the severe operational impact of noncompliance. The risks of noncompliance extend to the organization's internal culture and employee morale. When an organization fails to comply with labor laws and disregards employee rights, it can lead to a toxic work environment and high employee turnover. Employees who feel undervalued or mistreated are more likely to leave the organization, leading to increased recruitment and training costs. Moreover, noncompliance can result in decreased employee productivity and engagement, as workers may become demotivated and disillusioned with the organization. A study by the Society for Human Resource Management found that organizations with strong compliance cultures tend to have higher employee satisfaction and retention rates. This finding underscores the importance of compliance in fostering a positive work environment and maintaining a stable workforce. The complexity of California's regulatory landscape further exacerbates the risks of noncompliance. California is known for its stringent and unique labor laws, which often differ from federal regulations and those of other states. For example, California has specific requirements for meal and rest breaks, which mandate that employees receive a 30-minute meal break for every 5 hours worked and a 10-minute rest break for every 4 hours worked. Failure to comply with these requirements can result in penalties equivalent to 1 hour of pay for each day the violation occurs. Organizations operating in California must stay abreast of these complex regulations and ensure that their policies and practices align with state-specific requirements. To mitigate the penalties and risks associated with noncompliance, organizations must implement robust compliance programs. These programs should include regular audits and assessments to identify potential areas of noncompliance and address them proactively. Training and education for employees and management are also essential to ensure that everyone is aware of their compliance responsibilities and understands the consequences of violations. Additionally, organizations should establish clear reporting mechanisms for employees to raise concerns about noncompliance without fear of retaliation. By fostering a culture of compliance and accountability, organizations can reduce the likelihood of violations and mitigate the associated risks. In conclusion, noncompliance penalties and risks in California are multifaceted and severe, encompassing financial, reputational, legal, operational, and cultural dimensions. The financial penalties alone can be substantial, but the broader implications for an organization's reputation, legal standing, and operational efficiency are equally significant. The complexity of California's regulatory landscape further complicates compliance efforts, necessitating a proactive and comprehensive approach to risk management. By understanding these risks and implementing effective compliance programs, organizations can protect themselves from the detrimental consequences of noncompliance and ensure long-term success. This lesson underscores the critical importance of compliance for HR professionals aiming to master the PHR certification and navigate the intricate regulatory environment of California. This concludes the lesson. We trust you found this video informative and engaging. To enroll in the complete course, please use the link provided in the description below. At UXL, we are committed to your learning journey. Each course offers a certificate of completion, online support, and downloadable resource files to enhance your experience. If you found our content valuable, we invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to supporting your continued pursuit of knowledge.